didn't even really look at myself in the mirror before I started doing this. Maybe I should have. Hey guys, Heidi from Minimalist Homeschool. So I got up this morning and I was going to try to be super duper productive, and I have all these videos I want to get filmed because we're taking the week off of school. We had a big loss in our family and I just kind of needed the week off. I was not going to focus on school things this week. Every day my kids have been wanting to do school and they are begging me, and I'm like, you guys, we're taking the week off. They don't want to. So it's a good thing when you've created a school that your kids love so much that they're not really wanting to take the week off. I had gotten myself all dressed, and then I looked halfway decent, I thought, kind of put some effort into what I was doing because I was going to film all of these videos today. And then the house is a mess. The wind and this cold front and everything is it's nasty out there. It's so stinking cold. I was like, forget it. I threw on my nasty grungy sweater that I wear all the time and threw my hair back in a bun and was like, whatever, I'm done. But let me share something with you guys. We were doing the 100-day of homeschool. So I was making a vlog every single day for 100 days. And not doing it every day, even though we're working on a billion different projects, is kind of weird to not be vlogging every day. I don't know how I feel about it yet. On one hand, it's very freeing and refreshing to not be trying to make a video every single day. But on the other hand, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it yet. But I have been praying really strongly, right? I'm working through, obviously, grief is a funny thing and how it affects you, but we have been working on so much stuff with our ministry, AMP Home Church Ministry, and talking with you guys on the Saturday lives that we do every Saturday at noon, and just feeling so encouraged in so many ways. And then you guys, I made the website for the ministry. I had it done and I sent it to Brandon and I said, go through this and scrutinize every detail, double check every scripture that I have referenced, make sure you feel good about this. He spent the day going through all of it, and he messaged me back and was like, I think it's great. It's good to go. Made a couple little tweaks, but everything was good. Then you guys, yesterday, Brandon woke up. He has had a slipped herniated disc in his neck that flares up from time to time, and it is gnarly. It gives him crazy vertigo, intense pain. It's very difficult. That's why we keep the inversion table. He has all kinds of gadgets and things that he uses to try to help. But he woke up yesterday in pain, so awful. We sat down. He finally got it together so we could sit down at the dining room table and try to do family Bible study. He only made it through maybe 2 chapters, I think, in Acts, and he literally could not speak anymore. The pain was so bad. He was throwing up. It was horrific. And he felt just awful, absolutely awful. And then we were able to use this pillow that we got in just in time. It came in yesterday afternoon, right? Yeah. And it's to help relieve the herniated disc and help it so that way it can go back in place and all this good stuff, whatever. Anyways, we were sitting here last night. He finally started getting some relief. We were sitting here and I go, I think it's because we got the website done. We got the website done. He's working like crazy, praying over God, just lead me and prepare me. How do you want me to minister? How do you want me to counsel? How do you want me to teach the Bible to others and to study it with them and all of these super amazing things? And just so crazy to get hit with such, this past couple of days have been pretty bad with just so much going on. And so I wanted to share with you guys, even though it wasn't the super awesome, put together videos I thought it was going to be, let me share a little bit about what's been going on and kind of this journey of faith update. If you guys have been following along with us for a while now, we're giving it all to God. Whatever he wants from us, everything's all to him. And so we are relying on him for all of it. Our family business, I'm a wedding florist and coordinator, has been dwindling down for the past couple years. It's really been drying up out of nowhere, seemingly. And seeing how God is working and moving and doing all this stuff is just kind of amazing, really. But we've been really kind of at these crossroads. What do we do? What do you want us to do? Do we just go buy some cheap old trailer that we can put on, I'm talking like a fifth wheel that we can maybe get my mom to let us put on her property, and we'll live out of that. What do? I mean, we can study scripture and do videos and this type of stuff wherever we are. And I'm working on the spring edition of our magazine. I'm getting all of that put together to come out March 1st. And we're just praying over all of these things. We're like, God, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And although we love doing all of this stuff and we see so much fruit from it, it can make you feel a little silly sometimes that you spend all day working on a ton of work that provides no income. So every day we are cranking in hour after hour, making these videos, the podcast, the new series that we have out on Saturday, Brandon working on preparing Bible studies and writing articles and finding people to contribute to the magazine and then putting it all together and designing everything. We're like a one-man show over here trying to do all of this. And while we feel it's so meaningful and we love it so much, it's not like we get paid by the hour to do it. Hello, Miss Olivia, who's slapping the glass. So it's just sometimes one of those things where you're like, gosh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Do we keep doing this? Do we try to do something else? Like, what are we doing here? Oh, you rubbing Mama's leg and kissing me. You're so sweet. So this is where I had to share. I have been praying. We haven't been able to pay our rent this month. And hello, it's like the end of the month. And so I'm like, God, what are we doing? Like, we have to pay what we owe. Do we try to leave here and not live here? What do you want us to do? Please throw something on my lap and make it incredibly clear, because I don't know what you want us to do. And so, I got an inquiry for a wedding. I got a text message. It's from a gal's wedding that I did the flowers for last spring. And her other daughter, I worked with the mom for her daughter's wedding. The mom texted me, her other daughter is getting married this summer. They want to book us. Same thing. Their deposit will be the exact amount we need to be able to pay our rent for January. Yay, that's amazing. Haven't gotten it quite yet, but it's on its way, and that's super amazing. And what an answer to prayer. It's going to be February here in just a couple days. We're going to be back at, square one of needing to do that. But it was like in that last hour of need that I was like, God, what do we do? I have to email our landlord and be like, I am so sorry. You have not gotten paid yet. I'm working on it. And he's so amazing. Our landlord is fantastic, and he understands these things and whatnot. But hold on, I haven't gotten there yet. Anyways, so for that to happen, I was like, God, he's got it. And so he's showing us what he wants us to do and everything from here. But I thought that was so cool to share. And then the other thing, we started this new Mary More Than Martha series, kind of based off of that. We look at, dog, nobody's even touching you. Mary and Martha, right? The sisters, and Martha's in the kitchen trying to get everything done, and Mary's just over there sitting there listening to Jesus talk, and Martha's like, oh my gosh, will you tell her to get in here? Like, I'm having to do everything. So just stopping to talk and kind of share on that. What are we doing and what are we focused on? I feel like so much as women, especially, we're focused on the Martha things, having the house put together, doing all of the things, doing all of the this, instead of just focusing on Christ and drawing closer to him. And so we started that series every Saturday morning. We have one coming out again this Saturday. It's really dark. It's not the best, production sense, but the message is true and pure. So we're sharing it. The videos that we have coming out the next Saturdays, we've been able to film earlier in the day, so you can see them a little bit better. So heads up, I'm not a professional here, but you get our point. So we're really excited to do that, and I've gotten so much great feedback from you guys. I'm really, really excited about it. But then today, I'm getting ready. I just poured myself a nice hot cup of tea. Oh, what do you think was going to happen, silly goose? Pour myself a nice hot cup of tea when my brother walks in with this box that, he's like, oh, here, this came in the mail for you. We open it up, and it is a gift from one of you that is so stinking sweet. So we open it up, and there's a little goodie in there for everyone in the family, a little book for Olivia and notebooks for the girls, and they're so excited. They're super pretty, and some pretty pencils. They're writing stories and drawing pictures, everything right now. Some sketch paper for Travis. He's off drawing, having fun. Gum, because, come on, everybody loves gum. And then a book for Brandon and a book for me. And the book for me, I am so excited to read this book, you guys. Having a Mary Heart in a Martha World. so excited to read this. I cannot wait. So tea and book, I'm on it. But I wanted to make a little video and just say a big thank you, Tamara and Chloe. We really appreciate you guys. And you guys, there's so many of you. You guys watch this, and I love talking with you and your prayer requests and emails that we get from you and your messages. And they genuinely mean so, so much to our family. And you're such an encouragement. Again, last night I was praying, God, throw something. Hey, I asked God last night, I said, just throw it in our lap. Where do you want our focus? What do you want? And then literally today, my brother walks in, hands me this box, essentially throwing it in my lap with a card message that just like melted my heart. It just meant so much. And so you ask God for these things and he answers them quite literally. And I don't know. I just really, really appreciate it. It means absolutely so much to us. And I can't thank you all enough, really, for the things that you send into our family, little gifts and goodies, for donations to us, to the ministry, for your prayers, for your support, even just watching these videos and interacting with these things and getting to connect with one another. It means so much. See, they're back there working on their notebooks now. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So the new website for the ministry, I'm getting ready to post it here soon. I'm trying to decide on what exactly we're going to do. We don't have the money to pay for like the website hosting because all of that stuff, you guys, too, you have to deal with all of that. So I'm figuring that out. We'll get that posted here soon. I think today, though, I am going to finish doing just a little bit of minimizing. I showed you guys kind of like a minimize with me, kind of giving a take on that clean with me thing people are doing. Well, I worked on our living room, which was a huge mess. But before I move on working on all this computer work and videos and other things that I want to do, I need to finish dealing with some of the stuff here in the house. Our goal here in the house is to go through our entire home and get rid of everything except for bare necessities. Literally sell everything, give the money to those in need, and
we need some money ourselves too.
Truly live this stuff out and let go of these things so that way we are not holding on to any of this stuff here. So I figured I might as well, since I'm at it, just bring you guys with me today. I'm going to try to finish going through. Here's like our kitchen, dining room, and like game room, living room. I'm going to try to finish going through this afternoon. Hopefully I can get it done now that it's a little bit later. I feel slightly more energized to get up and get stuff done. So I figured I'm just going to run with it and try to get stuff done. Whenever I'm working on a room, I try to work in like a clockwise rotation. So that way I'm not starting over here and then jumping over here and then jumping back over here. So I'm going to try to start kind of with this side of the room here and then just work my way around going through everything and only keeping the things that we truly need and use in each space. Everything else is going to go. It's gone. I'm not dealing with it. So I'm going to start doing that. I will come record it, have you guys hang out with me, and then I know I love hearing so many of you have been working through your homes and minimizing stuff. You can get my free ebook down in the description, Minimalist Home. Those are the steps I go through to try to cut out all of the excess, all of the stuff. So that's what I'm going to start doing right now. And maybe you want to do some too. You guys have been sending me your emails if you've been working on your homes and clearing some of the stuff. And I know I just feel so much better when our house isn't cluttered up with just tons and tons of excess. It just, I feel better, our house works better, and we're not holding on to stuff because it's just stuff and this world is passing away, so stop clinging on to all of it. So I'm gonna go get started. You guys can come hang out with me. Look out, Lil. Hey, big girl. No, get back up and walk again. That's not walking. Goosey.
Here, maybe if I get up, she'll get up.
Yay!
She got the hang of it.
Ran into the chair. Turn it around, Lil, so she can walk back the other way.
Come on, stand on it. Here, maybe if I stand, she'll stand. See? What? Yeah, stand. Oh, she's getting up.
Look at you, big girl. Yeah, I hear the sounds.
Send this to Dad! Are you
Okay.
sending it to Dad? Yes, Mike. Oh, you have to send it to Dad!
Hey, big girl.
Send it to Dad.
I will, honey. I can't send it while I'm recording it. Look at you, Bunby. Olivia, look at you go. Look out, Jerry boy. Yay! Look at you, big girl. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Hey, big girl, what's up? Looking for a brother. Uh-oh, he fell down.
Bunny.
Hey, brother, what's up? I'm a big walking baby now. Open the door.
I'll help you out of it. Man.
Hey, girly girl.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we hit a speed bump.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa. Lean.
Lean into the side, baby.
Bunny.
Her alignment's off. Okay, not too bad. I got the entire kitchen and dining room done. So again, started on one side, worked my way around. There is a table full of stuff that is going downstairs to get given away. Super exciting. Let it go and be a blessing to someone else. It's stuff that was just kind of sitting around. We don't need it. We don't use it, so there's no point in me holding on to it. It's also amazing how much trash I just found in there. I'm like, really, where does this stuff come from? There's just junk that accumulates. I really don't know how. Laundry back here, I got finished. I usually do a load of laundry a day, and then every few days or every couple days I do a load of towels. We don't really use many paper products, so it's all washcloths and towels that we use, no paper towels or things like that. And then every few days I do a load of diapers for the baby, diapers and wipes. And every once in a while, all of those days fall on one day. So today I washed the towels, I washed the diapers, and my regular just load of clothes. So I have lots back here to get put away tonight, but everything is done. The counters are clear. The only things that are out are the things that we use every single day. So my one caddy of cooking utensils that we use are out. We've got the tea kettle and the French press, our teas that we make every single day. I leave out the cinnamon and cinnamon sugar because the kids use it in their oatmeal, and if they have like a piece of toast with it in the morning, so I leave that out for them. Our apple cider vinegar and our bowl of eggs, because our chickens are laying eggs like crazy. I showed you guys in our 100 days of homeschool when they first started laying, and now we have eggs. Like every day we're getting like 4 or 5 eggs. It's like every day more and more hens are laying, so super exciting. We're actually gonna have to find some kind of cool container to actually hold them, because just having a bowl, it's like overflowing. So yay, chickens laying eggs. Everything is cleaned up. I'm going to go, I even did our junk drawer. We have a junk drawer, and I pulled everything out and only kept the things that we actually go in there for and use. And I've got like a drawer organizer in there. I guess I should have showed you, but I didn't think about it. But just the things that we actually use are in there. So everything else is in the trash. But I've got dinner on the stove, so it's already cooking and getting ready to go. I just have to go whip up the sauce and put it in there. And then everything is clean. Lily went through our entertainment center, which doesn't have much in it already, but she went through and reorganized our board games and put everything in there nice and neat. I just went through the mantle the other day, so I really don't think I've got to pop in there. There might be a couple things, but that should be pretty quick. And then I think the only thing that I need to do in there as we go through this getting rid of everything process is my baking pantry, which I don't think has too much in it, but I need to go through that. But otherwise, the only thing on the mantle are our Bibles that we use every day, and our Himalayan salt lamp, and our dog's ashes, which are up there as well in a pretty box. So those are all things that we will be keeping. I already had gone through about a month ago all of our kitchen cabinets and drawers. So the things that are in there are the things that we use all the time. And we have like a couple pots, a couple pans. It's already super minimal. So I didn't have to go through that. So that made it a little bit easier for me. Everything else has already been taken out of there to go and give to someone else. That's all done, I think, which is super awesome. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think it's just the baking pantry is really all that's left in there to go through, and all of that will be finished and complete. So hopefully you enjoyed getting to kind of chat and catch up with us here today and see Miss Olivia, who is like so ready to be walking on her own. It's so cute. She really doesn't even need that little walker. She could totally do it on her own, but she's so cute. We will have a new Mary More Than Martha episode coming out Saturday mornings, and then Saturday at noon, be sure to come hang out with us because we will be doing our live Q&As. I think that we're going to start doing like a theme for each Saturday of what we're talking about. So if you go follow me, Minimalist Homeschool, on Instagram, each week I will share the different themes, ask some questions, things like that to see what you guys want to talk about. But if you come and hang out with us at Saturday at noon, we'll tell you what we're talking about. You guys can ask questions. We can discuss different topics. I think this Saturday, which today is what, like January 31st, that you're watching this. So February 1st, our first one, we're going to be talking about minimalism. So that should have lots of questions and be very appropriate for all of the topics we are showing this week between the menu planning and then just kind of going through the house. Get rid of all the stuff you don't need. Let it go and be a blessing to someone else. Stop hoarding excess. You know, we don't need it. We're not to be caught up with the things of this world anyways. So let it go. Let it be a blessing to somebody who may be in need of that stuff. Hi, Jerry. And keep the things that your family needs, the things you actually use, and let the rest go so you don't even have to deal with it. So hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.